Well, hey everybody, back out here in the studio in the woods. So, I don't often post on photo forums. In fact, I generally don't, but I do peruse them from time to time, and I was looking at the Micro Four Thirds forum on DP Review, and somebody posted a comment, and it was a very long-winded comment, and it was essentially this. Whoever posted this put a query in a chat GPT, and it looks like he copy pasted everything he got back. And people weren't fooled. They realized that it was AI, and the person got pilloried for it. So, and the subject was Panasonic, Lumix, and APS-C. And I didn't read the whole thing. It's just like when I spend time reading a bunch of AI stuff. But it did get me to thinking about Panasonic Lumix and kind of the problem they have as far as the difference between Micro Four Thirds, their Micro Four Thirds cameras, and their L-Mount full-frame cameras. And the main issue is there is no upgrade path that allows you to keep the lenses that you have. Micro Four Thirds lenses will not work on the L-Mount and vice versa, and there's no adapters available because the back focus distance is similar, if not the same. So there's no clear upgrade path. So if you buy into the Micro Four Thirds Lumix system and then later on decide you're going to upgrade, the only compatible things are flashes. Flashes that work on Micro Four Thirds Lumix will work on L-Mount Lumix. A lot of people are worried that Panasonic might drop Micro Four Thirds, and I think that's always a possibility. Hopefully they don't do that, but if they did, it's not an unprecedented thing. If they came out with a APS-C L-Mount Lumix camera, because we've seen this before with Canon. Canon launched the M-Mount cameras over 10 years ago now, like 15 years ago, close to. And now they've come out with RF mount APS-C cameras. They have ditched the M-mount cameras, which, it's too bad. Those folks who bought an M-mount essentially have nowhere to go. I believe Canon offers discounts for upgrades. If they didn't, they should. So now the problem with APS-C in general is if you look at the companies like Canon, Nikon, Sony that do full frame as well as APS-C, at least for Canon and Nikon, they're not really putting a lot of effort into APS-C lenses, and they're allowing a third-party manufacturers like Tamron and Sigma to produce APS-C lenses. But it does give them the advantage of, if you buy their APS-C cameras and you buy lenses and you buy some full-frame lenses, which will work on those APS-C cameras, you have a very clear upgrade path to full-frame, if that's where you want to go. So it's interesting. Given what Canon did with M-Mount, it's not out of the question that Panasonic would decide to drop Micro Four Thirds. I think if that's going to happen, it's not going to happen in the very near future. So we'll see. What do you think? Leave comments below, your thoughts on this. I get to those as soon as I can. If this was interesting, please pop a like. I'm Todd Banner. I will see you next time.